Okay, so the last thing I'm going to talk about is professional responsibilities involving technology. So I know a lot of the times people use that D2L, the teachers use D2L to communicate with the parents in the school. I think it's a really excellent tool to kind of send out basic information like, oh, what we're doing in math, what we're doing in reading, what we're doing in writing. I think it's really important as a teacher to keep the communication between the parent and the teacher quite strong, as well as between the student as well. But I do think that if we use, just like how we use technology, social media today to communicate with our friends over Facebook, Twitter, or whatever, I think we kind of lose that connection. So I do think I don't know if technology is the best way to use your professional responsibilities. I think face-to-face conversation or even over the phone is a lot better to communicate with your students' parents. Also, you have to consider that there are some parents that don't have computers and can't afford computers, and so if you're just posting on a blog or on D2L or on the school website, they're not going to know what's happening, and they're going to be out of the loop. And then you have a case where you're losing that connection with that parent as well. So I do think that it is important, like parent-teacher interviews, or even if you have a troubled student in your class, to kind of just maybe talk to the parent once a week, or kind of keep the communication strong between the two of you. I also think that to get the community involved in the school is a really excellent thing to do. Using technology in this case, I think, is quite easy. Creating a blog or posting on the school website to kind of get people involved. But I also think it's important to get children out into the community and kind of connecting with the people that make their school environment healthy and positive and possible. So I think it can either go either way, but I do think that it is important to still keep that face-to-face connection with parents, staff, and the community, not just email, blogs, all that sort of thing. I think if we do that, we lose a genuine connection, and I think we're losing the authenticity in schooling.